Hi, is everyone good? I hope you are great. Wiki imekuwaje? Imekuwa poa. Mimi upande wangu nashukuru Maulana imekuwa poa. Imekuwa poa. So, welcome back. And I hope you'll enjoy this video. You'll like, share, comment and all that. So, let's get into the video. And as you can see on the title, today we'll be focusing on the red flags in a relationship. So stay with me, get to know a few like basics, I guess, or a few red flags, and then that's it. Let's get into it. So my first one basically will be communication. I don't know if that one is a red flag, but on my side I might think it's a red flag if you like kind of see it. I don't know, but it's up to you, because on my side I think it is one. So like you don't communicate that much. Like, let's say you communicate like once in a week. It kind of depends. With those who have jobs, I don't like kind of like I don't want it to seem like damn, I'm tripping. I don't want to seem like like they have work and you're pressurizing them with the phone calls and everything. No. And I don't want those ones that don't have work to say like so just na kazi and all that, that's why you can't call, he's always busy, or she's always busy, and all that happen. In a relationship, I think it's a two-way thing. Like even if you are busy, you can't tell me like you will be busy like from morning to evening. Like you can't spare even 5 minutes to contact your partner. You know, it kind of sounds like to me. Like, just spare like a few seconds. It's a matter of five seconds, you know, or it's a matter of like 10 seconds. That's basically it, you know. So, you know, a few seconds, just call your partner or text like, hi, good morning, how are you? You good? You know, that will keep the relationship like lively. You know, the other party will say like, okay, he or she's interested, you can continue, you know, and all those thoughts in their minds, all those question marks and everything will just kind of like clear, you know. At times you don't need to like bet them password, but just communicate, and that's it, you know. Communicate to your partner, tell them, okay, I was feeling this and this, you know. Communicating is like, it's the key to everything. If you don't communicate, you know, how will it work? How? Like, you can't just be silent for a week and then all of a sudden you just text your partner like, oh, hi babe, and then you expect the other party to be like, hi babe. You know, it depends. With girls, with us ladies, it's kind of like tough. On our side, at times you are moody, so if you text us, we'll be like, oh, he's texting right now, I don't want to do this, you know, like I don't want it, no, and so on and so on. So like communication is everything, you know. I don't want to dwell much on that, but I think communication is everything. The second one I would say is making excuses. I think making excuses is another red flag. Like, okay, fine, let's say for example your partner says like, okay babe, I was kind of like planning for us to go to, let's say an hotel. I was planning for us to travel, maybe to go to Nairobi, you know, for like a couple of 2 days and then come back, you know. Okay, on their point of view is like they want to spend time with you, you know. But on your side, maybe you'll be like, oh, I don't want, you know, I'm busy, or like I already have plans with my friends, or I already have this and that. Every now and then you come up with excuses. If he or she tries to tell you like, let's do this, you're always like, I'm busy babe, I can't do it, maybe next time. The next time you say the same thing. Like, you're making excuses every now and then. You know, if you go on doing that and that, the other party also loses interest. They'll be like, you're always making excuses, like you don't have time for us, you don't have time for me, you know. So basically they'll end up like no, I don't want to do it, let me just quit, you know. Let me just go where I'm wanted, you know. Like the other party will not make excuses and all that, you know. So I think making excuses is also another red flag you should watch out for. The third one I'll go with the third one I'll go with rushing into things, you know. Okay, other people tend to date for 2 years. It's a person's choice, you know. It's not like you're forced or anything. Others tend to date for like 2 to 3 months, others date for 6 months. It kind of depends with which one you want. But again, you don't have like, well, let's say you met like maybe on January 8th, and then like you don't know each other that much. You just like met randomly, like you guys meeting, wanting to know each other. Okay, my name is this and this, I do this, I work at this place, this is where I live, and all that. That is like knowing the basics. You do not know like the background of that person. You still need that time to know this person. Other ladies tend to rush and other men tend to rush. I'm not saying like everyone rush into things, but others rush into things. Others rush into like, they want like you guys to be like intimate after knowing each other like for a month. How can you guys go like intimate? Like, I don't know your background, you don't know my background, you don't know like any member of our family. On the other side, the same applies to the other party. They don't know anything about you. So how do you guys get like all that? I'm not saying it's bad to do that, but just take it slowly. Don't rush into things. The moment you rush into things, the other party will tend to be like, I already lost interest in her, or I already lost interest in him, because this and this already happened. What I wanted in my mind already happened. So there's no way as we are going to continue this relationship. There's no way I'm going to date this girl, or there's no way I'm going to continue dating this boy. So basically, just sit down, consider your facts fast, before you tend to rush into things. Ladies and men out here, please don't rush into things. Just take it slowly, one at a time. There's nothing bad going one at a time. Like, okay, I know you, and then we move to the next level. Okay, this is where you live, this is blah blah blah, this is your family. Okay, I met your mom, I met your brother. That is nice. You see, you're getting to know this person more and more. The more you get to know him or her, the more you will be interested in this relationship. But the moment you turn into rushing, like you already rush into things, you didn't consider the fact or that fact, that's when things start to like, you just think like he's annoying you or she's annoying you. Whatever she does is that's not what you want. So please take your time. Take your time into these things. Basically, that was my third one, I guess. I don't know, like I think that's the third one. The fourth one, I'll say playing house. Playing house is another thing. Okay, there are those who are like homebodies. I won't blame them, because everyone is like raised in a different environment. So you meet different people, mingle with different people, and then like, even if you are a homebody person, stop playing house. Stop playing house. This is another thing. Like, you want to play house every now and then. Okay, like I said in my second point. Okay, like maybe you plan to go somewhere. It doesn't have to be like far. Okay, like you plan like a date. You guys want to go for a date. But if you tend to approach your partner, they'll be like, babe, I don't want to go out. Let's just stay indoors instead. Okay, like, babe, I don't want to do that. Why can't you just do it here? Like, maybe he'll tell you like, okay, let's go have ice cream. You'll be like, no, just go buy them and then we'll eat them here. You see, let's go to the movies. No, you just go, like, do whatever. We can Netflix in the house. Why do we have to go to movies? Stop playing house. Stop it. Like, tend to be like creative, like, you guys, okay, this weekend we do this time I'm exhausted. That's fine. If you're exhausted, don't go anywhere, just take a rest, sleep, and then everything will be good. But like, if you plan something and then you'll be like, no, I don't want to do it, like, no, I'm not going. Every now and then you're like, no, and at the times boys be like, I'm not saying like everyone, men, I'm not saying like everyone, others will be like, no, why should I go with her? Like, why should I introduce her, like, to why should we go public, so that my friends will know her, or like so that my homegirls will know him? No, I don't want to do this. I don't want this to be public, because you're playing house because you don't want people to know that you're dating. or you're playing house because basically there's another chick out there that you want, but you don't want that lady or that man to know that you're dating someone else. So like you're tending to play this house so that you can like keep it a secret in between you two. No, be proud of your relationship, step out, march out, do everything you want, let people know that you're a couple and know that it will be fun, you'll laugh, you'll experience life, and if it doesn't work out, it's fine. You can always try with another person, but don't play house and then you expect that person to understand. If you're a homebody, I'm not putting this blame on you, but just like try to step out once in a while. Go for those dates, go mingle with these friends or have friends, get to know them. If you're a club person, go, it's not bad to do that. Anyway, and to my last point, that will be talking about himself or herself often. This is a two-way thing. It's not a one-way thing, and it's not a competition. My dear friends in relationships, it's not a competition. No, this is my money. Why should I give him my money? That is his money. But why? Like the man will be like, why should I give her? No. It's a two-way thing. Like if he's willing to pay for dates, okay, let's go for it. You guys go, okay. And if he says like, I'll pay, okay, fine. Tell him we'll split the bills. What's the big deal there? Split the bills, enjoy life. But again, that's not my point. My point is talking about himself or herself. Basically, this is a two-way thing, and you're not supposed to be like, oh, I want to open a business, I want to do this, I want to have kids, I want to raise my own kids. No, my sister and brother. Hey, this is a relationship. It is the two of you, not you. If you wanted to do it by yourself, why did you go and find him or her? You could have just like did it by yourself. Why did you go to find him or her? It is how many people? Two. So my dear sisters and brothers, just know that it is you two, not one. So stop talking about yourself all the time. If you meet up with her, you'll be like, oh, my mom is like this and this, my dad, what. Why can't you two sit down and talk like, what, babe, I think we should do this, I like us if we do this and that, not about you every now and then. Now, those who are relationships, this is my final and last point. Stop talking about your exes. They were your exes, not your current. If you are dating someone, you are sitting with him or her. How you're sitting down and you're like, oh, my ex was like, I miss my ex. My ex was cute. He will do this and that. Mind you, you're sitting with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or you're sitting with your partner. How do you have the guts to say like my ex was this and that? What do you expect him or her to feel? Come on. Exes are exes. That's why you left them. That's why you are on another chapter in your life. You have another person in your life. I'm not saying it's bad to talk to your exes, but like every now texting them or every now like doing this and that. No, just be you. Like, okay, it's nice. Like, hey, you're good. Yes, I'm good. Life is, yes, that's it. But you don't have to sit with your girlfriend and boyfriend and start telling them like, or your partner and start telling them like, what, babe, like, my ex used to do this. My ex is that. My sister, if you're left alone, or my brother, if you're left alone because you're talking about your exes, and your ex is already moved on, is dating someone else, are you expecting your ex to come back? Your ex already moved on and has another life going on, and you are busy here talking about, my ex, my ex, my ex. Rubbish. Stop talking about your exes and focus on your relationship. I think those are the ones that I would like point out. If maybe there are others I've left out, you guys let me know in the comment section. Please do share, like, subscribe, tap the notification bell for any new video that I post. I hope you had a nice time. I hope this will enlighten you on other facts about relationships and all that, the red flags and everything. Do have a lovely time. Until next time, be blessed.